JD.com Inc., through its subsidiaries, operates as an e-commerce company and retail infrastructure service provider in the People's Republic of China. The consensus among 10 Wall Street analysts covering NASDAQ JD stock is to strong buy JD stock. Out of 10 analysts, 90% are recommending JD as a strong buy. 10%, are recommending JD as a hold. Today, we'll look at JD stock price prediction. JD's business overview and operations. The Chinese online retail giant has more than doubled in 2020. It may not be too late to hop on the hot stock. Previously, the extent of my knowledge about JD was that they were an e-commerce business in China. JD is actually China's largest online retailer in addition to being China's largest overall retailer. JD operates in 3 business segments, which include e-commerce, logistics, and technology. JD has over 441 million active customers, providing them a one-stop shop for a large range of products. JD's platform also allows local and international brands to reach the consumer market in China. One of the reasons why JD is a huge success with more than double the revenue from the next larger retailer in China is their worldwide cross-border platform. JD's marketplace offers everything from apparel, electronics, home furnishings, fresh food, and everything in between. JD's cross-border platform enables international brands that don't have a physical footprint in China to reach the Chinese retail markets. In 2019, the 10 largest retailers in China accounted for $199.4 billion in revenue. JD's $82.9 billion in revenue accounted for 42% of the 10 largest retailers' combined revenue. JD's revenue was also 114% larger than its closest competitor and 505% larger than Sun Art, which was China's 3rd largest retailer. As of December 31, 2019, JD.com Inc. operated fulfillment centers in 7 cities and 700 warehouses in 89 cities covering various counties and districts. The company has strategic cooperation agreements with Tencent Holdings Limited. JD.com Inc. was founded in 1998 and is headquartered in Beijing, China. JD.com stock was trading at $41.53 on March 11, 2020, when COVID-19 reached pandemic status, according to the World Health Organization. Since then, JD stock has increased by 127.9% and now is trading at $94.63. About the JD.com Inc. stock forecast. As of Friday, February 5, 2021, current price of JD stock is $94.630, and our data indicates that the asset price has been staggering for the past 1 year or since its inception. JD.com Inc. has been showing a declining tendency, so we believe that similar market segments were mildly popular in the given time frame. These predictions take several variables into account, such as volume changes, price changes, market cycles, similar stocks. Future price of the stock is predicted at 120.295249, 27.122%, after a year according to our prediction system. This means that if you invested $100 now, your current investment may be worth $127.122 on Saturday, February 5th, 2022. This means that this stock is suited as a new addition to your portfolio, as trading bullish markets is always a lot easier. JD stock price prediction. It is a matter of debate whether stock price prediction based on information and financial news can generate a strong buy or sell signal. We use our internally built news screening methodology to estimate the value of JD based on different types of headlines from major news networks or social media. The JD stock price prediction module provides an analysis of price elasticity to changes in media outlook on JD over a specific investment horizon. Using JD Hype-based prediction, you can estimate the value of JD.com Inc. from the perspective of JD response to recently generated media hype and the effects of current headlines on its competitors. JD long-term debt to equity is projected to slightly decrease based on the last few years of reporting. The past year's long-term debt to equity was at 0.00145. The current year calculated tax rate is expected to grow to 31.03, whereas cash flow per share is forecast to decline to 0.46. JD after hype prediction price $49.88. JD stock price prediction analysis. Have you ever been surprised when a price of a company such as JD is soaring high without any particular reason? This is usually happening because many institutional investors are aggressively trading JD backward and forwards among themselves. Have you ever observed a lot of a particular company's price movement is driven by press releases or news about the company that has nothing to do with actual earnings? Usually, hype to individual companies acts as price momentum. If not enough favorable publicity is forthcoming, the stock price eventually runs out of speed. So the rule of thumb here is that as long as this news hype has nothing to do with immediate earnings, you should pay more attention to it. If you see this tendency with JD, there might be something going on there, and it might present an excellent short sale opportunity. After reading through their business operations, examining their financials, and assessing their addressable market, I bought shares. Little did I know JD is the largest retailer in China and is on a path to become the leading supply chain-based technology and service provider throughout the country. For the trailing 12 months, TTM JD has generated just over $100 billion in revenue and has a PE ratio of 30.95. As China's economy and e-commerce sales grow, I believe JD will continue to expand its dominance and be a clear winner for years to come. I believe there is a long runway for share appreciation and shares could double again over the next 3 years. Is JD.com stock a buy? The IBD stock checkup tool shows that JD stock has a perfect IBD composite rating of 99. The rating means JD.com stock currently outperforms 99% of all stocks in terms of the most important fundamental and technical stock picking criteria. The stock also has a relative strength rating of 86. The rating tracks market leadership by showing how a stock's price movement over the past 52 weeks measures up against that of other stocks. The stock's relative strength line also approached a record high. The relative strength line compares the stock's daily price performance with that of the S&P 500. An upward sloping RS line means the stock is outperforming the S&P 500. A downward sloping line means the stock is lagging the S&P 500. Also, JD.com sports a healthy EPS rating of 97, which compares quarterly and annual earnings per share growth with all other stocks. Chinese e-commerce is booming, and it's hard to ignore JD.com, NASDAQ, JD, when sizing up the strongest players in the world's most populous nation. The clear winner, JD.com. It is currently ranked number 4 out of 58 stocks in the internet industry. JD has an A for trade grade, buy and hold grade, peer grade, and industry rank. It is currently ranked number 2 out of 115 stocks in the China group. I like both Alibaba and JD as long-term plays on China, but JD clearly enjoys several advantages against its bigger e-commerce rival. Conclusion: JD is the largest online retailer and overall retailer in China. In 2019, China accounted for 54.7% of the total global e-commerce sales, and by the end of 2023, global e-commerce is expected to grow by 55%, from $4.2 trillion to $6.5 trillion. JD's revenue grew by 23%. YOY and in the TTM has generated over $100 billion while its 3-year average growth rate is 22%. JD operates one of the most sophisticated logistical networks in the world while implementing cutting-edge autonomous delivery capabilities. JD is collecting the 31 petabytes of information its platform generates on a daily basis and using it for its feedback of information for their artificial intelligence and machine learning tools to create a better user experience. E-commerce is still in the early innings of growth, and the value of China's economy is expected to overtake the U.S. by 2028. I think JD is in prime position to benefit from China's growing economy, an expanding e-commerce market, and constant internal innovation. JD has fantastic growth rates, which could actually accelerate as global e-commerce sales expand. I am long JD and plan on acquiring shares over time under the $100 mark. JD has had an amazing year, but there could be a lot of growth left in this stock. I believe shares of JD have the potential to double again over the next 3 years. Do let us know in the comments, will you invest in JD stock or not? Please subscribe to the Stock Advisor. Thanks for watching.